Grenzer with Ice Resin Creative Team for 2013. We're going to be making ear wires today, and we're going to use just a simple old head pin to make your ear wire. So sit back and watch and have fun. Alright, so basic orientation of our workspace. We've got a bench block, a hammer, a needle nose plier, Sharpie, Dremel, and we've got head pins. There are two different head pins. I've got the one with a little ball on the end, and I've also got some decorative ones here so you can see how you can use those too. The bottom line is head pins, or excuse me, ear wires aren't really as hard as everybody might think they are to make, and it's actually quite fun to make something unique and sort of one of your own. This is how I'm going to make mine today, and hopefully it helps you kind of demystify the whole process of making an ear wire. Okay, so with our goal in mind, we've got our little head pin with the ball on the end, and we're just going to nestle our needle nose pliers right up against the butt of that little ball, and we just kind of gently take and start to curl it up, and you can actually change it so it doesn't bother your wrist, and just keep shaping it up so it comes up and actually meets the wire at the top. Okay, and so basically when you're done with that, you're going to have something that looks a little bit like a candy cane with a ball on the end. Alright, and then once you've got that, I just kind of take and pinch this piece so that it doesn't get all wobbly between my fingers, and I bring the Sharpie right up against it, and I just go ahead and take and bend. I'm using all my digits here, as you can see, so I'm just taking and bending my wire over the Sharpie. Okay, and then I basically just slide it right off, and that's a little bit funky, so we're just going to go ahead and take this just a little bit more and shape it, and all it takes is a little bit of finagling and it actually comes right back into the shape that you wanted it in. And then what I do is I take the end of my needle nose pliers and I just take and bend those just a little bit at the end so that you've got that little angle, and you've got your cool little head pin. One of the things you want to do though is, because that's still pretty sharp, is you're just going to put your safety goggles on, which you didn't see in my shot earlier, but of course safety first, and then you just basically with your Dremel turn it on a light speed and sand up the end, and just kind of periodically feel it to see if it's getting any softer. And you just don't want to stab yourself while you're putting these earrings on. So it doesn't take much, just a couple of quick zips on that and you're a happy camper. One of the other really cool things is taking your bench block and actually giving some shape and texture to this. You can use the ball peen part and actually just gently hammer and give your wire just a little bit of shape and sort of work harden it too. Anywho, if you've got a larger wire, you'll notice a lot of that hammering, which is pretty cool. And then you have your fancy schmancy earring wires. So there you have it. Okay, so now you've got it. You've made your own ear wire earrings today. You can't go wrong. It's so easy. Now go out, have some fun. If you guys want some more tips and techniques, go to iceresin.com. There's lots for you. Otherwise, see you next time.